Many people have key moments within their lives that completely alter their brain chemistry. Moments that make us realize the importance of planting seeds that we ourselves might not ever get to harvest. As someone who advocates in a small and underrepresented, underfunded, and underdeveloped country, the COVID pandemic only exacerbated the clear wealth divides, as well as making it even harder to make a positive change within my community. Before the pandemic, schools like mine in Madagascar were pushing students to engage with the community. And through this, I was able to witness, probably for the first time, the positive ramifications of investing into opportunities for those less fortunate. Despite the flaws that existed, it was clear that the country truly cared for all members of all sectors of its society, and there was a growing effort and network dedicated to funding and protecting human rights to education, sanitation, and safety. I witnessed members of my school create sustainable projects that would be passed on to lower grades in the future. I witnessed the dedication and perseverance of Malagasy youth and support organizations who pushed each project to its fullest potential, maximizing its success and thereby uplifting their friends, families, and colleagues in the process. I witnessed a land flourish, and through the consistent effort and the strength of the community bonds, each member of society was heard and targeted. But I also witnessed the rapid increase in homelessness. I witnessed how the look in the eyes of many turned from satisfied to desperate. I watched my community fall apart while attempting to hold themselves together. And as I said before, humans have moments where we realize the importance of acting for causes greater than ourselves. For me and many others, that moment was when I was watching my community and the support that we offered each other fall apart in an attempt to reaffirm our own families and needs during the pandemic. I watched the seeds which my community had spent so much time and effort and had poured so much love into be left barren and unused. It was devastating, and it is undeniable that this event truly changed my brain's chemistry completely. As others took time to heal and recoup, I first started with those who I believe had been forgotten during the pandemic. One of my first bouts of activism was with a shelter for those dealing with PTSD from violence, family issues, and trauma. During this time, I learned the importance of softer skills such as reflection and understanding rather than simply just listening. As I heard stories from women ranging from those that would evoke joy to disgust, I knew from a young age that I wanted to make a difference and serve my community. But like many of us who have just embarked on this journey, I constantly ask myself, how can I serve my community? I struggled to re-engage myself with activism after the pandemic. It seemed that everything was telling me no, and at the time I still thought that every action I took had to be big, bold, and clearly positively impact my community. With time, I grew to understand the importance of small but impactful projects. One project which I am most proud of is my collaboration with Diarinufi, a local book publishing and editorial firm that focused on making stories from Malagasy children about their own culture, folklore, and traditions. It was a small project. However, I took charge because I connected with the values of Diarinufi, and for the first time in a while, I believe that I saw arable land and decided to lead the charge in cultivating a better future for those around me. I saw the appreciation, the awe, but also the disbelief in the eyes of young children who could not believe that their stories were finally being represented in languages that they could actually understand. Each small action accumulated into a large impact. We raised awareness about Diarinufi, its ambitions, and its current successes. We aided them financially in any way that we could. Through the funds that we raised, as well as their own projects, a third generation of Diarinufi books was brought into the world. And in a way, through this one small seed, we have impacted a small portion of Madagascar's future generation. This one small seed has led to one more girl picking up a book, one more boy being inspired to write, one more child feeling truly represented, and one more human seeing hope despite the destruction caused by the COVID pandemic. As I wrap up this girl talk, I want to say a final few words. My time in this world has taught me nothing if not that the world is unpredictable and often our passions and challenges inspire our future actions. Do not let the outside factors that discourage your ambitions win. Rather, let the moments and individuals who seem to be telling you no fuel your passion and dedication to your projects. Use them as a way to build up your future. Be bold, tell your stories, and be assured in your dedication and your identity. Thank you.